Welcome back to our Dream in the Woods. I am working out here solo today and trying to work on the upper wall, trying to get it ready for sheeting. And so there's several projects that need to be happening up there. Let me show you what I got going on. So here I'm at this upper joint here that we weren't real confident about. That plate is undersized. Should have been 12 inches. And we did put two 12-inch screws down through there, but it's an important joint, so we're gonna put these what I call a hurricane strap. So it's about 21 inches long, and then instead of using the 1.5 inch Tico nails, these are 2.5 Tico nails with a little thicker. So I borrowed a friend's nail gun that shoots those. Has some good use to it, but it's working good. It does have to be upright. I can't shoot nails upside down. The little safety device isn't set up for that. But that's the first thing I'm going to do is put one on each side of this unit right here, and then place a nailer in between it. So anyway, let me get to work. So that's what that looks like installed. It's more like 23 inches long, and let's try to put a nail in each hole. I don't know, 2.5. Hopefully it'll help on a windstorm if that day ever comes. So one on each side of each post. So the next thing I'll do is basically just putting a block up here like that, for then another 2x6 to ride in between, so you have something to nail to when the sheeting goes clear up to the edge of the beam. So get those installed. So that's a bit time consuming to get that in there, but that provides a nailer for the sheeting that's going on. Next thing I need to do is I'll cut some blocks. So I already have the blocks in on that side. I neglected to cut a little block here, so I'll have to come back up for that. Yeah. So one bay at a time, just keep on keeping on. That is number 3 complete. I'm getting a little more proficient, but I did forget to bring up the main board. So that stinks. Still have 2 more blocks, the little blocks to put in. But I cut extra, and so it's kind of cluttered up here, but for one person it's working fine. Keep at it. So out here this morning, got the last of those, the east side all done, braced and blocked, ready for zip sheathing. So that's good. Put a 2x8 up there. There's one more little piece that needs to go across there to that far bent. Got Beth out here today. She is going to, I don't know if you call it stain, apply. This preservative, copper coat to the 2x6s. These are all cedar. And I milled this, I don't know, like a week ago maybe. And those are going to be the bottom girts that go to the concrete. So this will be a first step of making them. Well, first of all, the cedar itself is very rot resistant, the best choice for that. And then the wood preservative, and then we're going to put some of that tar roofing stuff at the bottom and kind of seal it down to the concrete. So that's the plan. These long boards are kind of for these gable ends, and they are going to be a pain kind of going around those brackets and wedge bolts and such. So think about that another day. Dean's been working on blocking, getting most of the blocking in. So we made this gap right here. So this is, I just text this to the electrical inspector, and so that's the plate we're going to use to protect those. So run those wires behind there, and we won't have to drill through the posts. So today we're just going to continue on that upper wall. Still have a 2x8 girt that needs to go in there that I have all milled up, and then put that top nailer in, put all the blocking in. So this side will be ready for sheathing, which is the first thing that needs to go on, is the sheathing on this side. So probably be doing that early or mid next week. Dean's blocking away. Looks great. How's the application of that green stuff?
It's pretty good. We're using a roller, and so it's foaming up a little bit, but it just ends up soaking into the wood, so it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roller makes it go faster, for sure.
Looks great. So a little departure from where a traditional barn or shop would be is the girts on 2-foot centers. That would be all there would be. Wouldn't need any blocking or anything like that. You put your metal siding on it or your sheeting, some windows, it'd be fine. But since this is going to be a house, then that's where everything kind of changes. And so when people are living in it, want to make it a little more secure. So that's where all the blocking, and then a lot more attention to the shear of the whole thing. But it kind of is about to depart from being a barn look to a house look pretty quickly. Up here doing my thing bay by bay, and I noticed somehow I got to put nuts on those two bolts, so that was an oversight, but it managed through the lift and everything, no problem. I'm sure they didn't just screw off, so we must have missed that. So get some bolts on there, get that fixed. Everything's coming together. Just have 4 more bays to do, and the upper walls will be ready for sheathing. Still need to cut these rafters to length. I don't know why I've been procrastinating about it. It just seems really final when you do that. So Also, there's a few of these that have a twist to them, and if it's a 1/4 inch or more, I'm gonna plane down the one side to flatten that out. So that's a project for another day. If I can get through these next 4, I'd be happy. Yeah, I ended up getting darked out on that last couple of bays there to finish up. Getting darker earlier, can't put the hours in you'd like, but anyway, a good productive couple of days. I was glad that Beth got all those 2x6 cedar boards treated, and so they'll be good to go to install. The upper walls are pretty ready for sheeting. The sheeting came, which was early, like a week early. I thought I might be waiting on that, but it's here, and so no delay there. Lots of stuff happening. Unfortunately, I have to go to work, my regular job, for like the next 5 days. I do get off a little earlier on the weekend, so I need to do some milling. I'm making 1.5 by 10s for the fascia boards, and I don't want that to delay us as far as putting the fascia on to then put the metal on. So I want to get all those done. I think I need 28 16 footers So anyway, lots to do, crunch time. SIP panels come in 6 days. Should be putting them on in 8 or 9 days. So anyway, lots going on. I think the barndominium, the barn house, is going to look lots different in about 10 days. So a little stressful, but exciting at the same time, trying to stop and enjoy it. The structure itself just seems so solid and good. And everyone that's been helping, and just appreciate everything. So anyway, we'll catch you with the next video. You guys have a good night wherever you're watching from. Also want to welcome all of Marty Johnson Off-Grid Living folks to this channel. We got about 1,000 subscribers from them, that collaboration we did with them. So that's big for a channel our size. We're over 10,000 subscribers, so pretty cool that so many people are watching this. But anyway, we'll catch you with the next video.